Oh, hey folks, elder law care attorney Patrick Kelleher coming to you from elderlawcare.com. Folks, today a subscriber to our YouTube channel sent a great question in. Hey Patrick, digital legacy and modern estate planning. How do we protect our digital assets? Oh my, what in the world are digital assets? Well, folks, my advice to you, my recommendation to you is take out a notebook and a pen and put your thinking cap on and create an inventory of all your digital assets. All right, folks? Digital assets are all these things here, all right? Things that are not tangible with paper that we're used to, but these are things that you get statements for. And what happens, folks, in the real world is when somebody becomes completely incapacitated and or when they die and you go up to your cloud and your loved ones cannot get access to any of your digital assets. They cannot get access to your social media, your Google account, your Facebook account, your Instagram. Maybe they cannot get access to your online Bitcoin, cryptocurrency accounts. I've heard of cases like that. It may have significant value and the family has no information, no access to that account. And it all comes down to, folks, the terms of service over here. You need to investigate and research the terms of service for all your social media accounts, all your online banking accounts. If you have cryptocurrency, if you have iCloud storage, all these things over here, folks, you need to, number one, create an inventory. Step one, write it all down. Number two, step two, you need to share it with your trustee of your trust, okay? So here in your trust, step one, you're getting your house in there, you're getting your conventional assets in there, like your bank account. Maybe you name your trust as the beneficiary of the IRA. That being said, folks, step two, you want to share this information, all your online passwords, usernames, with a trusted member of your team. Who is that person? Typically, could be your spouse, could be one of your trusted adult children, okay? You need to write it down. You need to put it into a binder and make it really, really easy for them, folks, okay? And then you want to put language, folks, extremely important, in the four corners of your trust regarding digital assets, expressly naming these things, online banking accounts, things of that nature. And you want to list all this stuff out, saying that your trustee of your trust, that could be, say it's Bill and Mary, and Bill checks out first, so Mary's the surviving trustee, and then their son Mo, and then their son Larry. We got backups there, and then even maybe Curly. Get the whole family in there. They're all backup trustees. And even when they're the trustee of your trust, folks, they have legal authority. A trustee, because a trustee is a legal fiduciary. A fiduciary is a legal helper that has legal authority and access to the treasures in your treasure chest. Think of your trust like a treasure chest, okay? You get your house in there. You have a second house, you get that in there. You get your conventional cash assets in there, but you want your digital assets also tied in and aligned and funded to your trust, okay? Even when you have that done properly, these laws are pretty strict with the terms of service right here. So these companies oftentimes will still make your trustee jump through hoops. And this is the law right here, folks, that is updated. From my research, it's available in 47 states in the US of A currently in 2025. Massachusetts, our current state, Commonwealth Massachusetts, it's not available yet. It's pending legislation. So do some research to see if the revised Uniform Federal Digital Act is available in your state. But even so, even if you have all this tied into your trust, okay, folks, which you should, you ought to have this language in your trust in the four corners here. You ought to have your people appointed to legally step into your shoes to gain access to your digital assets, your digital legacy. Even so, my research indicates they still have to apply under this law here to the big social media companies such as Google, Facebook, or Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, whatever it may be, iCloud storage, and share copies of the trust with them, show evidence that the language is in the trust, show evidence of their legal authority to act on your behalf. Folks, you need to do this. Very, very time sensitive. From my experience, very often overlooked and it leaves the family that's already broken mourning and grieving your loss. And it can even be something as simple as family photos, memories, legacies, heirlooms, things of that nature. And the family needs closure. They need some certainty. They need to heal from your loss. This oftentimes will give it to them. If you trust them as your trustee, folks, make sure you take action. Put this digital legacy language in the four corners of your trust. You may even want to cite the applicable federal revised digital act and share the written inventory with your people, but make sure they know the process, how to get access to your digital legacy. Folks, I'll be doing more updates on this digital legacy asset protection as we move forward, because this is a new developing law here in the USA, and it's not even available in our state yet here. So once it becomes available in Massachusetts, I'll be doing a follow-up video on this. But take this for educational information, folks. You need to act on this as soon as possible. Number one, create that inventory. Number two, make sure the language is in your trust. Number three, you want to educate your trustees, even the backup trustees, on their duties and responsibilities, folks, so they can secure not just your everyday assets, but also your digital assets as well. Folks, thanks for joining us here today at elderlockyear.com.